you look like the evil doctor of one of those nightmare writings. What the?
What do you mean? The black color is supposed to represent my intention to bring peace, and the red accentuates the peacefulness of my outfit and is supposed to bring harmony.
You look like the snobbish vampire we met earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely didn't use the same tailor that they have for their outfits, and I definitely wasn't desperate to find anything that would look a bit better than my doctor outfit. Just what do I wear? Look, Mr. Grimwald, I'm not best when it comes to outfits, and I didn't expect to find myself in this position at all. I am not exactly a ball person. I had to improvise, and this was the only thing I could think of.
Well, if you want to attend, you should make the black something else. Oh my god, you look like
Is it too bad?
an evil doctor.
Mr. Grimwald, evil is a highly subjective term, and it is made up by people. It is there to serve us, not. It is not anything that would be like a constant in time and space. It is what we make of it. And if my outfit makes me evil, then I would like to challenge this misconception. Outfits don't make people evil.
Does exist in different forms. Someone who does not gain anything except for his own pleasure by torturing people, I would call that evil. Wretched evil.
And what if this particular person was cursed to only do this act of evilness? And if it wasn't their choice, if they were forced to it?
Well, there's always a choice, not always good ones.
Well, that is unfortunately a misconception. Not everyone has a choice. There are certain conditions and certain mental disorders that robs you of that choice.
Oh yeah, totally.
I understand that this is difficult to comprehend, but I've worked with patients in the past who, although still human, lacked many aspects that makes us what we are.
Yeah, totally. Empathy is something you can lack. Get it?
It is a challenge, and it is very difficult, and I don't envy anyone who wasn't lucky enough to be born a certain way, but I also understand your point of view. But what I'm saying is that if this outfit makes me evil, then I actually do want to wear it. To confront this misconception. And to let people know that it is still me, Jonathan. Maybe I look a bit more evil, but it is still the toothpick underneath this scary clothes.
You know what? If that is your reasoning to wear it, then if someone asks, you never met a person named Grimwald, and you don't have an accountant, janitor, or receptionist.
Well, if this is what it takes for you to disown me, then our relationship probably wasn't good enough in the first place. So, what are you going to
Well,
wear?
I cannot disown you because you are not part of my family.
Well, I thought that we have, something special as a client and an accountant, but apparently I'm just, I'm just a client.
Whoa! I don't swing that way, sir.
Oh, speak of the vampire.
Doctor, you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, he looks like you.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
he only wishes.
Exactly. I could never pull Lord Draven off. I'm an imposter. A bad one. But I think it still looks a bit better than my usual outfit.
Yes, so stylish.
Oh, Lord Draven, do you still have that janitor of yours? Perhaps he could also want to help Mr. Grimwald here with his outfit.
Oh yes, I'm sure he could pull off another set of robes. Would you like to match?
No, thank you.
Shame.
Hmm.
Such a shame.
Indeed.
You know, I meant to ask you, have you seen Lucille today?
I haven't seen her in a few days, unfortunately. I wanted to, but ever since I let her go as my patient and told her that we should just be friends, she never really showed up again.
Well, that's also disappointing.
Indeed. I think she's
I
still
had,
at Mercenarium.
That's so. Yes, I have some use for her.
I see. What kind of use
Anyway.
might that be?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's something I'll discuss with her, but I figured you would be the one to ask.
I will definitely keep that in mind, and if I see her, I will send her promptly your way.
Thank you. And, I'm sorry, what was your name?
Forgot.
Oh, no, bad memory too. Well, don't know.
You don't know your name.
No, I don't know if I should tell you.
Do you want me to tell him?
Okay.
Yeah, you better do.
Alright, well, in that case, Lord Draven, allow me to introduce you to my accountant extraordinaire, Mr. Grimwald.
Oh, wait, is this the servant?
He serves many purposes as an accountant, but he's more of an associate of mine.
Oh, wait a minute. You're the one that pulled a sword on my wife.
Oh boy. No, that was actually me. He was trying to protect your wife
No, that
from my
was
sword.
me. If your wife is
A
that other
pathological
vampire.
liar, of
But
course. You
we
cannot
were
trust a word he says.
establishing that already.
Oh boy.
Wait, my wife's a vampire.
Oh no, your fangs are not showing.
Do you like fangs? Do you have a thing for fangs?
Oh boy.
Actually, I'm apparently now also a dentist. I can remove them for you if you want.
Oh no, I quite like them.
Let me
And
get
you
my
would
tongs.
find that
Just
they
sit down.
are-
I get my tongs. No, it's free of charge.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what got into me.
You can definitely try. I will tell you, I am a biter.
Oh, I definitely believe you in that one.
Speaking of biter, where's Lucian? Oh, he's over there. He's such a good boy. Not like Belladonna's dog. That one's an idiot.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Anyway, if Grimville? What was it again?
Allow me to...
Westland. I think you should be his patient. I think with your brain is something wrong.
No, it's just 700 years you learn to not care for humans. You're gonna die soon anyway, so I don't want to.
The man has a point.
But yes, if you
700
change
years
your
of
mind
nothing.
about the outfit, just let me know. I'm sure I have an extra set of old ones that would fit you better.
Oh, I will totally send you a raven if I ever need a help.
Very well. All right, Doctor. I shall see you at the ball. Are you going to the ball also?
Of course. How could I
I'm
attend a
sorry.
ball without my accountant?
True.
I mean, we're not savages.
So you're his accountant. Did you agree to him selling money for cheaper?
Oh, don't get me started on that one.
He raised a few concerns about my actions and my rentability.
I see. But it was all part of an experiment of sorts.
Of course, now I'm selling feces and old shoes.
You're what?
Well, there is a lot of S-word to sell.
I wish I had one of those right now.
Yes, we had quite an abundance of them, so I decided to put them to good use, to recycle them. Perhaps someone could use them for a compost or something.
Yes, maybe your former servant here.
We call him accountant.
Yes, that's what I said. Wait, was it his? Did he collect his own?
Oh,
That's gross.
well, you gotta account for everything that you possess, I guess.
Yes,
You know, it's the definition of bookkeeping.
No, I'm using an outhouse. If that is collecting, then to a degree, yeah. Like everyone, except for you. Yeah, you are undead, I get it.
Yes, I am better than you in every way.
This might actually be the first time I've genuinely considered becoming a vampire. Since, of course, you're only drinking blood. I guess you don't need to, you don't need to do the nature thing we humans do.
Yes. You know, I told you all about the features and special things, and that's the one thing that
Should have started with that. Well, I will put that on the plus side of my list.
very well. How's that list going?
Well,
Is it leaning towards one side?
so far it's kind of blocked by the unwillingness of you and Miss Belladonna to turn me into a vampire in the first place, since of course you mentioned that I wouldn't be a good material anyway, so...
No, wait.
Mhm.
He said he's better in every way, so being a vampire has no downsides at all.
In comparison to being human, no.
No. Absolutely no downsides.
Well,
Answer.
there are
No,
downsides
I
to
never
everything.
said it. Yes, I never said there were no downsides. I said in comparison to you, I am better in every way.
Well, go on. In what way? Name a few.
Stronger. Live longer, more experience, therefore smarter.
You know what? This stronger
can-
thing.
I
We
can
should
heal.
test that. Right now.
How would you test that? Do you want me to break apart your house? Because I could do it with my bare hands.
Also,
Oh
right,
yeah, try
right
it.
now,
Please. Right now. Right now. Now.
Look,
At once.
right now we could
What
barely
is your-
walk towards our horse.
Yes. Why is your peasant raising his voice at me?
Who are you again? You are just a peasant too. If it comes to that.
Gentlemen, this
You are not a duchy.
there
You're
is
just
no
a person in these lands. Oh, undead person.
there
I
is
am
And now,
a
get off
lord
my porch.
by birth.
Not in these lands, so shoo.
I am
There-
a lord where I choose to be.
There-
I could be a lord right on your balcony.
there is no need for
Be a
any name
lord in your
calling.
house. Wait, did I call your name?
Oh,
Oh.
look at that. He wants.
He asked me to name a couple of examples, and I did, and now he's getting all hurt.
I understand, and it was very kind of you to waste your precious time with us. Mr. Grimwald, he is a special man, and he responds better to respect and kindness than to
Oh, I
any
see.
kind of
Is he a special patient of yours?
a special friend, if you will.
Oh, well, I...
No.
realize
No,
you're
it's okay.
special.
I think he should go right now before I really draw my sword and put him down.
You could try, but here's the difference. If you cut me, I'll return. Will you?
Well, I just have to cut you up. Maybe you can't reform then.
You could try.
How about we
Yeah.
instead sit down and think about this rationally? There is no need for us to fight. However, we have many common things in common that we could explore instead. Like, for example, our appreciation for
Robes.
robes. Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it beautiful
Are you
when
sure you don't want me to find you an old pair and bring them to you?
I think it would go a long way, Mr. Grimwald, if you found it in your heart to wear at least one item of clothing that Lord Draven would provide to you. It would be a sign of respect.
No, absolutely not.
I apologize, Lord Draven. I
Oh,
highly
it's okay.
appreciate your attention to detail and your fashion sense.
Yes, yes. This one's entertaining. Perhaps there is use for him yet. Have a good one. I'll see you at the bar.
Very well. Thank you for visiting. And you're always welcome.
I
This
solely have unexpected.
Bye bye. Next time bring Ash.
I see. Well, good hunting. Please be gentle.
So we should-
Mr. Grimwald, there was no need to antagonize him anymore.
It's a freaking vampire.
I understand.
Are you serious?
But, you know what they say about enemies. You need to keep them closer.
No, 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 no. He said he can break our house with his bare hands. No, he cannot. And we all know it.
Of course he can, but, look, we both know he's all talk and no walk. But when it comes to people like this, you're not supposed to antagonize them. And you're not supposed to put their resolve to the test. Because they can still surprise you with their reactions. You need to
but they can
de-escalate.
totally. And I would definitely put him down. Definitely.
But what if you didn't? It is still an act of violence and it could go either way. Even if you had a 99% advantage over him, there is still a slight chance that he could seriously hurt you. And if you could avoid it, shouldn't you at least try?
Then there's also a 99% chance to hurt him seriously.
But would that bring you anything considerable?
It would
Anything
bring
good?
joy to my soul.
I understand. And trust me, Mr. Grimwald, you deserve to feel happiness so much after the punishment you had to endure when you were making all those crates, and it was so unprofitable. Well, I was literally
Are we
collecting free
talking
money.
we are not talking about professions again, are we?
Yes, we are. And what I'm trying to say is that even though you had to deal with all this frustration, all this injustice, you still persevered, continued, and you were quite determined to make it work. Even against all obstacles, you are much stronger than me or anyone else I know. You are a patient man, and this Draven, he cannot get under
You
your
like
skin.
to hear yourself talk, don't you?
I am just trying to help.
Wow. No, there is nothing to help here.
In that case, do what you must. But,
You want to be friends with him? Fine. I don't.
well, I don't wish to be his enemy. I am not in a business of burning any bridges. That is childish, and it can be quite dangerous to both, not only me and you, but also to my patients, and I'm responsible for them.
Yeah, true. Or like to Avery or Alina.
Avery and Alina left by their own volition, and they are now happier wherever they are. If they stayed here, nothing good would come from that, especially with Lucille around.
Well, Lucille is also not around, so
Well, I never said that they cannot come back. I understand that you're blaming me for their departure, but such a decision was made by them. Maybe I gave them enough reasons to decide like that. But I'm still here, I'm still around, and I haven't seen them in ages. And if I was influential enough to their lives to do anything extreme like that, well, then I would at least appreciate them giving me a chance to make things right. But I never did. So there is not much else I can do. Maybe you can, but have you tried?
Oh, I haven't seen Avery, but I have seen Alina a few times and talked to her.
And what was she like? Was she happy or was she sad?
Oh, she was in her usual work mode, so
Exactly. Everything worked out as it was supposed to. Even though it brings me no joy to admit it, even though I played my part in that and I could have done things differently. The result speaks for itself. And there is much more work to be done.
if you haven't spoken to them, how can you be sure those are preferable results? Since you did not confirm any results. This is quite pretentious of you.
You seem to forget that I was there talking to them while you weren't there. And you don't know the whole story. I was there when
No, I
Miss
don't.
Avery informed me of her departure. And I was there when Miss Alina decided to go. I do have the whole story. You don't.
Yeah, do you see the constant in that? You were there.
And your point is exactly what? We've been over this. I know that you blame me for them leaving. But I stayed, and they could have done so too. I could have left if they said so, that they cannot stand me. If they wanted to stick around with you and this home, they could have, but they didn't. Two is more than one. So, if they wanted to stick around with you or anyone else, well, they could have just said so. I would have packed my things and left these lands, or just this general vicinity.
Have you ever tried to apologize?
For what? For them accepting my help to be my patients? For trying to turn Avery into a functional human being? You seem to forget how she was when we first met her, and how she is now. And with Alina, you seem to forget that she was quite closed, quite skittish. And now look at her. I'm not apologizing for my results, especially if they turned out great. My work speaks for itself, Mr. Grimwald.
The problem is I don't think it's all your doing.
Well,
Maybe a bit, but definitely not all.
I agree. It takes two to tango. They made great progress. And I'm very proud of them. And I wish them nothing but the best.
Well, good to know.
Trust me, there are no hard feelings. If I ever see them, I will say hi. I will ask them how they are. And I will help them in any way I can. That much still applies. I do not only care for my current patients, but I also care about my previous ones. And I care about you. That's the only reason why I didn't want you to get yourself involved with these vampires. They are just trying to provoke you. I hope you can see that. They
They are nothing more than glorified blood leeches. God damn it.
Well, they could say the same about us, that we are just nothing more than glorified poop machines and blood bags.
Well, if you let them.
They can say whatever they want. Their words don't hurt me. Their fangs, however, Those can be quite formidable.
Yeah, that's why you always have tongs with you.
Did you just say that's why I always have my tongue with me?
No, do you know what tongs are?
You mean like the woman's underwear?
No, that's a thong.
Oh. Tongues. Could you define it or describe it? Tongs?
It's something you use in blacksmithing to hold hot iron, for example.
Oh, yeah, like those tweezers.
Yeah, something like that, but bigger and more sturdy, and you can remove tools with it.
Oh, I see. Now I understand what you mean. Pliers. Pliers, I think it's the word for that.
No. Tongs are the word I
In Czech, it's
used, and
kleszcze.
I mean those. Pliers are a bit too small.
Oh, I see. And of course, these vampire fangs, they don't require delicacy. They require the brute force power of tongs.
Exactly.
In that case, thank you for educating me. Sometimes I forget that you're not just my accountant, you're also this highly skilled blacksmith.
Yeah. Well, but the next time this blood leech comes here, high and mighty, trying to destroy our house, I'm definitely going to put him down.
I will inform him about your intentions.